What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. So, I want to talk about the power of confidence and how confidence can play a big role in your life as far as your success, just building up and strengthening your personality. It's just all about, how far we can go in life. And confidence has a lot of power. So, number one, I'm going to say that confidence can open you up to a new world within the same reality that you already have. It's also your mindset, like how are you thinking about your particular surroundings? Are you seeing the opportunities, or are you not seeing the opportunities because you have a negative mindset? So having a negative mindset, you can attract more problems. You can attract the wrong type of people that want to bring you down, people that like the misery. Misery loves company, or you just can stagnate your growth having a negative mindset because you're not seeing the things that you can change and turn around. Um, a more positive mindset will attract more positive people that's going to believe in you, people that see in your success and your potential. It's going to attract more better situations. It's going to help you make lemonade out of the lemons that's around you. Say, for instance, you need more money. Are you going to give up and just don't do nothing, or you just going to wait on a payday? Get some 9 to 5, I don't know, some type of job, and you just wait on a paycheck. Or you can look around and you can see that it's grass that needs cuts in your neighborhood. Because understanding that we're not all going to be celebrities, we're not going to be 6 foot basketball players or whatever. But that doesn't mean we can't be successful. We just have to take those talents, the potential that we already have, and make lemonade out of lemons. And that just comes from having a more positive mindset. Let's talk about skills. So you can have the same skills as a negative person, or two people, a negative person and a positive person, can have the same type of skills. Do you want to be a small fish in a big pond, or do you want to be a big fish in a small pond? Do you want to put yourself around smarter, more intelligent, successful people where you can learn from them, and you just have to accept your role, maybe as an intern or as a rookie or something, where you can grow into a better person? It's a lot of room for you to grow. Or you want to have that negative mindset where you want people to be smaller than you. You want to be the big fish in a small pond, you know, but you never grow, right? Because you're already too big. But you like the feeling. You like the feeling of being on top of people. You like the feeling of having a bunch of yes men around you, but you never grow. Having that more positive mindset and seeking out people, humbling yourself to smarter, more successful people. That can help you change your world. That can help take you places. Those people can see your potential. So we have to understand how powerful that confidence could be. Just putting yourself out there and allowing other things, just having that upward spiral, I would say, or just the domino effect of more better things happening for you. Number two, I'm going to say confidence intimidates toxic people. Toxic people, they want to control you. They want to remold you into who they want you to be. Like they're little mini-me's, or they're peasants, somebody that they can step on, somebody that they can just put down whenever they feel like it. They need that high to feel better about themselves. So they look for the person with the negative mindset, the person that's looking for their approval. And don't let that be you. When you show confidence, what these people say or do to try to have their power over you just don't affect you. These people want to be able to build you up, but they also want to be able to break you down when they want to. So they want to have their grip on your self-esteem. They want to have their grip on your confidence. They want to be able to get inside your head. When you're confident, you don't have a chink in your armor. When you're negative, you're showing your weaknesses. So it's important that you have that confidence, because it's going to repel those people away from you. Because we talk about, how do I not attract narcissistic people? How do I not attract negative people that try to bring me down? How do I not attract those type of people? Well, we can't. We can't avoid these type of people. But when we encounter these type of people, based on how we feel about ourselves, or based on like a negative opinion about ourselves, then we can repel these people. We can fade these people away from us. Or you have a negative mindset, you attract these people and they stay around you. Misery loves company. Some people love drama-filled, toxic relationships. Some people like that. When things are too good, when a person is just not responding to insults, to little words, or scapegoating, and you're just not responding to it, then these people have no choice but to get away from you. And it's going to repel those people, and it's going to strengthen your armor, just having that confidence. Confidence has the power to pull the right people towards you or push the wrong people away from you. So it's all about not being affected by outside influences and just having like your own positive inner working thoughts that's going on within yourself that nobody has the power to break down like a Trojan horse. Like you don't want to have those people to break within your armor, within the shell that you have over yourself with that confidence. So having a confident mindset is very positive. These people will try to make you feel bad for being confident, right? They'll call you arrogant. They'll say you think you're better than people. What we say, don't mistake my confidence for cockiness, right? You just have a high belief in yourself. And that's what's going to pull the right people to you. And that's what's going to help you go far in life. So have that confidence, and that's what's going to keep these negative people away from you, because it makes them insecure because you're showing something that they lack. You know, you're irritating them because they're not getting a response out of you, because your confidence comes from within. 3, I'm going to say confidence, the power of confidence, it boosts your performance. Yes, confidence boosts your performance. See, when you're negative, you think about mistakes. You think about the mistakes you constantly had. You think about the woulda, coulda, shouldas, you know, and it stagnates your growth. It starts a downward spiral of bad decision making. It can start a downward spiral on your personality where you're not shining like you should. You're not getting out and you're not trying new things. And then things just start to fall apart and you become a shell of yourself. And someone that doesn't or hasn't reached the potential that they could have reached and become a better person. Don't let the negative thoughts slow down your production as a person. Don't slow down your growth. Kobe. You know, Kobe, he would shoot teams out of games and then he'll hit the game winner. You know, you have to have a little carelessness when you're confident. Like, you can't just beat yourself up over the decisions that you make, because it's going to slow you down from making those decisions. So you have to be a little YOLO with your confidence. You got to get out and try things, right? What I would like to call embracing the ugly. Basically, when you do something that you haven't done before in a long time, or you want to try something that you never tried before, you understand that you have to go through a phase where you're embracing the ugly. You know, if you've never done something before, or you haven't done it in a long time, you have to understand that it's going to be ugly. It's going to be a rocky road. You know, things are going to be shaky. And the more that you keep doing it, the better you get at it. Say, for instance, player that hasn't played in a month or two, right? Just coming off an injury. He probably going to shoot some air balls. He's going to shoot a couple brick shots. He's going to miss a bunch of shots. But you have to keep trying. You have to keep putting yourself out there, because over time, you get the muscle memory back. You start getting a groove for what you're good at. You start picking your spaces. You start picking your places of when to take those shots. You just refine those skills, and then you start getting more accurate. You start hitting those shots, and then you start just creating that look. And then when people see that look, then they're gonna want to delegate to you as more. People start believing you, and then you just get that ball rolling. And this just comes with being confident and just boosting that performance. The last point I'm gonna say is that the power of confidence is that you win the battlefield of the mind. Yes, the mind is a battlefield, right? We have to have a consistent flow of positive thoughts coming in, because it's easy to be negative. Like, negative thoughts have no problem coming in. It's just like the norm for negative, falling into like reality and just accepting whatever it is, and it seems normal. But positive thoughts can elevate what you're thinking. You know, just trying a little bit more, trying a little bit harder instead of being average. Like an arcade game. You know, when we shoot those, playing an arcade, you shooting those little what's called Hawk fighter jet, and you shooting all those enemy planes. That's how negative thoughts come in. So you have to really keep that consistent flow of positive thoughts coming in. And they can come from affirmations, they can come from motivational videos or RDOs, whatever that you need to do to keep those positive thoughts coming in, because it can affect your decision making. And you can find yourself making bad decisions. The fear of success, the fear of failure. So basically, you can make decisions to avoid success. You can make decisions to avoid failure, right? Because when you see success on the brink, then it comes with what? More discipline. You may have to get up early. People start expecting more out of you. To whom much is given, much is required, right? That's what happens when we have those negative thoughts, and then we see success on the brink. It makes you not want to try. You know, it makes you not want to. Say, for instance, you get your team to the championship. You start getting nervous. You start missing practice. Next thing you know, your star player don't want to show up. You know, the fear of failure. Maybe you failed before, you know, and you don't want to feel that failure again, and it makes you depressed. So you do things, you make decisions not to fail again. So you just don't even try, and that's what happens when we don't fight off those negative thoughts. You have to you have to remind yourself of who you are. You have to remind yourself of past accomplishments that you had before. Maybe it's you just passed the test. Maybe you caught a pass in the game. Maybe you made a layup. Just little small things, right? Maybe you turned something in right before the deadline, right? Those things are confirmations of how valuable and capable that you can be as a person. So when you start to feel like you can't do something, just remember some of the things that you've done before. And those things should be proof of why you should have more confidence. The power of confidence just can help you turn those things around and just start to make better decisions, win the battlefield of the mind, get those negative people away from you, because all these things can come in and try to tear you down. But see, when you keep that confidence, then those things can be pushed away. So hit me up in the comment section. Tell me what you think about the video. Quick video today. I'll be back with the next video, and peace.